Praise be to Jesus. We give him all glory. We are still unpacking the subject of thanksgiving. There are principles governing it. The reason is that as we draw closer to the end of the year, something we should have done every day, but it's not too late to learn. At least what you can do, the least you can do is to say thank you, Jesus, for bringing it to the end of the year. It's because we have not mastered the principles of thanksgiving, so we don't have understanding. But I'm saying that you don't give thanks because of what he has done. Give thanks because of who he is. That is another level, so that you don't wait for the next testimony so you can thank him. You thank him every day because what he does is an expression of who he is. Now John chapter 11 verse 21, 25. Now Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Okay, so he recognizes that there was somebody who could have saved Lazarus. If you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now, I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. So he recognizes that there were many people around Lazarus, but he died. But if Jesus had been there, he wouldn't have died. So you recognize the being, the personality, the deity, who he is. So if Lazarus is raised by Jesus, you don't give thanks because he raised Lazarus. You give thanks because you knew before he raised him that if he had been dead, he wouldn't have died. Verse 12, Martha said to them, I know that he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Verse 25, Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. So Jesus is saying, we can resurrect people, but he is the resurrection. So we don't thank him for resurrecting people. We thank him because he is the resurrection. We thank him for who he is. You are thinking about an action, an act, a miracle, but Jesus is saying, I am the miracle. You think I am the resurrection and I am the life. Give thanks because of who I am, not because of what I perform. I am who I am before I perform. So when you see me performing, it's an expression of who I am. I raised Lazarus because I am the resurrection. So you don't thank me for resurrecting Lazarus. You thank me because I am the resurrection. Glory. Glory. We are looking at who he is. And we know that he brought Abraham to the Mount Moriah to sacrifice Isaac. Then he provided. And Abraham said, you are Jehovah Jireh, the provider. So he recognized immediately that who he is, who he was. That he was Jehovah Jireh. If you can see well, your thanksgiving will be accurate. I pray for you. God has been faithful, not because of what he has done, because he is good and he doesn't change. His goodness endureth forever. So give him thanks for what lasts forever. He is the resurrection and the life. This is Pastor Eduardo. God bless you.